Hey ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do something completely different today because unfortunately I feel that I have to. This is a little disclaimer, just a little one. You may not like what you hear, and if you don't, do find the unfriend button and give it a click. So here we go. For nothing. Did I wake up and did I fall asleep and wake up in Nazi Germany? Am I now having to wait for, the Japs to turn up? Are we actually going through the scene of A Man in the High Castle? With the Fuhrer rounding up anybody of, un-ethnic, un-Aryan state? I just read a few fucking stories about Donald Trump rounding up Muslims, kick them out of the, trying to kick them out of the country or deport them or whatever the fucking case may be. Also watched a video of Theresa May and Donald Trump standing next to each other, and a British reporter asking Donald Trump a question, not Theresa May, Donald Trump, asking about, your whole, what's it called? What should we call it? Your whole deportation program, and everything else, and his way to deal with it, laugh and brush it off to Theresa May. Have you guys not worked out that the Fuhrer is not dead? And I don't mean Adolf Hitler. Donald Trump may be the best thing to slice bread for most people, but he's going to cause damage. He's now not only caused damage in his own fucking country, he's now caused damage in our country. We now have Jeremy Corbyn wanting to ban Donald Trump from coming here until he lifts his ban on Muslims in America. Well, Jeremy, it's not a bad idea. I'm not going to stand with you or against you on it. You do your own thing, as I don't wish people to stand against me when I do my thing. But at the end of the day, you're not going to make any difference. Theresa May is the one in charge. If we want to solve any problems that have happened now, we need to get rid of her. Because she is the representation to this country. She's the one that goes to foreign countries. She's the one that is meant to be doing the things for the best interest of us. And for me, personally, I don't know about yourself, please comment below and let me know what you think. She's not working in the interest of me when we have the Fuhrer wanting to fucking lock up and deport all Muslims. Yeah, I agree with him in a certain level of things, that people that aren't meant to be in that country to leave, like they do in Australia. If you overstay your visa, they go through the system and get rid of you. But then he needs to go, don't you think? Anyone that from Christopher Columbus forward needs to go, and you need to hand the land back to the Native Americans who it actually belongs to. You want to claim ownership to this country, this great American bounty that you have. Then give it to the people that deserve it. The Native Americans, the ones that are fighting for clean water. Not the man that's signing a piece of paper that thinks that we can drink oil and eat money. Because at the end of the day, I know some of you are thinking, oh, well, who woke him up on the bed and stuff. We need to do something. And I'm sick and tired of people sharing videos and putting their own little comments and stuff, saying, oh, it's not that bad, but we could have voted for Hillary. It was never a two-horse race. It was never a two-horse race. Do any of you remember the woman that turned up to North Dakota and supposedly vandalised the fucking bulldozer? She wanted to be president. Do you know what I'm saying? She was on the side of the Native Americans. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't know every single policy that she had or fucking Hillary had or Trump had, because at the end of the day, we can only form opinions on what we're shown. Unless you research it. I didn't research it as much as I'd like to have done. Do you know what I'm saying? I should have jumped on the ball a little bit quicker. But, do you know what I'm saying? The Fuhrer has risen. He wants to deport people. For what reason? This whole illegal immigrant, this illegal alien. There are no illegal humans. There isn't. Find me an illegal human. I can find you a mutant human. He's called Donald Trump. I still think that hair is a toupee and it's been held on by, I don't know, polygrip or some shite. But at the end of the day, that's my personal opinion, and I can only give you my personal opinion. And at the end of the day, I hope that you will take it upon yourself to figure out how this is going to, jeopardise you. I don't have any Muslim family members. I may have a few Muslim friends. Obviously, I don't choose my friends by their religion or their political status or anything else. I choose them by what I find and have in common with each individual person that I come in contact with. Oh, hello, Chris. Hello, Chris. Sorry, I just seen it pop up there just then. But at the end of the day, we need to do something. We need to take the power back into our hands and deal a blow to the establishment. Now, to all the people that thought Donald Trump was anti-establishment, two oil companies that used to be six and all this shit, he's not. He's out there for himself. The man's a fucking joke. The woman, the blonde-haired woman that, it was in an interview, which I personally believe gave him a cue not to answer the question that the British reporter gave. But still, that's just me. In the election, she was on Hillary's side. She was slagging off Donald Trump left, right and centre. Now the fucking Muppets in fucking the White House, she's all on his side. She's like, oh yeah, this, that and the other, he's the best thing since sliced bread, blah, blah, blah. I bet that's what the Germans said about the Fuhrer. Until the Fuhrer started exterminating people. Don't get me wrong, I know he's not that bad, he hasn't started exterminating people yet. But, give him time. He wants to build a wall across land that's going to cost X amount of $1 trillion. And yet they're saying that the country's in debt and all this. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But yes, please find, if you can, the petition that Jeremy Corbyn has formed, or the people that are on the Labour side that are formed, to ban Donald Trump from coming to Great Britain until, his ban on Muslims has been lifted. I don't think it will make a difference, personally. But I will still sign it and still stand beside it. But I don't think, petitions is the way that we're going to do this thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the best thing that we could do is turn up to the airport and actually say, no, the people of this country don't want you here. Why would you want poison in your own system? You wouldn't. So why would you invite somebody like that? I'm going to leave the rant there for now, guys. Give you an opportunity to give you a little, message along the bottom. So as usual from me, at this present moment in time, it's peace and love.